My name is Andy Gall. I am the production manager at the Dairy Farmers of America facility in Goshen, Indiana.
Describe a typical day at your job.
We are a 24/7, 365-day operation. Everything is going on all the time, and I oversee all of that. And so my job, although generally runs from 7 a.m. to 4 or 5 p.m., I also have responsibilities on the weekends and off shifts of the supervisors that report to me. And so anything that's going on in the plant that involves production kind of falls under my wing. So each day is different, and each day presents new opportunities.
Do you interact with people?
Oh, interacting with people is probably one of the most primary parts of my job. As I said, I have supervisors that report directly to me, and then of course I also intermingle a lot with the plant employees as well. I have direct contact with them, and as well as all our other management staff, the other managers here at this facility, and the plant manager as well, our office staff. So yes, people is a major part of what I do.
Do you work outside, indoors, in an office or a barn?
Well, I have an office actually, and I work primarily out of my office, spend a lot of time here in my office because that's where my computer is, but I also spend a lot of time out in the plant facility. It involves being outdoors a little bit, but primarily it would be within the inside of the building in our production facility.
Do you work with computers, large machinery, or special equipment?
Probably all of those things. Computers is something that's obviously become more and more prevalent, and you've been in this business as long as I have. We really, believe it or not, didn't have much with computers when I first started. That just tells you how old I am, I guess. But yes, I work directly with computers a lot, and of course, being in the dairy, we have I would call special equipment, and not large equipment as like bulldozers and big tractors, but we have specialized large equipment to handle processing milk. So it's large equipment in a different way, I guess.
What are the major responsibilities that you attend to?
Well, as I said, my job is to oversee production, and so I help plan and coordinate production through the plant, and I spend an awful lot of time evaluating our results. Are we meeting our standards as far as quality and safety, and then in production, are we working efficiently? Are we meeting the needs as efficiently as possible? And so I spend a lot of time analyzing numbers and trying to react to that in a positive way.
What education, training, or experiences do you have?
I'm over 40 years in this business now, so I guess I have a lot of experience. Not really any education per se as far as college or anything like that. I did take some college courses several years ago in business management, and so that was helpful. And I do actually refer to those ever so often, and probably more than I realize. But primarily for me, it's just been on-the-job experiences. And I really do try hard each year to what I call professional development type opportunities. I try to go to seminars, trainings, various things like that. I really try to encourage my supervisors to do that as well. So each year go to some sort of professional growth type opportunity where it may be just a half a day or several day situation where you can go and learn some new things.
What are a few challenges you face in your career?
For this particular facility, probably our biggest challenge is that we don't always necessarily know how much milk's going to come to our facility, and so it's just a daily push. I think the daily challenge of every day we're going to go, and we don't really get a lot of time off as far as the facility. We're going all the time. And so you have to be able to run all the time. And that's really probably the biggest challenge, I think, is just the fact that, let's face it, we all understand, dairy farmers, they milk them cows every day. And that's not a cliche or anything. It's just reality. And so we have to be able to work with that here in this facility as well.
What are a few of your favorite aspects?
I've always been a dairy person. I drink a lot of milk. I know that may sound a little goofy, but I drink a lot of milk. I've enjoyed dairy. My wife grew up in a dairy farm family. My dad hauled milk when I was 10 years old, so I've been around dairy all my life. I've enjoyed the people tremendously in this business. I've met people all over the country, from the East Coast clear to California, and made a lot of friends over the years. And so I just think it's a good business to be in.
What recommendations do you have for high school students looking to pursue a career similar to yours?
There are so many opportunities in dairy. It's just really difficult to think of all the different things there are. Since I knew you were coming, I was trying to think of all the different things, and really when you think about it, that it goes clear from the farm clear to the end user, that being the consumer, and that also now including worldwide consumers, as dairy continues to become more and more one of the leaders in export products in the food world. And so there's just endless opportunities. Golly, Ned, I could sit here and make all kinds of things as engineering, chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, food science, animal science, just dairy technology. I could stand here and talk for a long time probably on just all the various opportunities that are out there. There are just a tremendous wide spread of situations.
Thank you to Andy for sharing his career with us today here in Goshen, Indiana. We really enjoyed hearing about your experiences. Thank you.